I don't want to date you. Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to XOXO Blood Droplets. Last episode we kind of made a boo-boo and ended up with the ending 6 out of the 13 attitude adjustment. But we're gonna try not to hit another demo in, because that would be horrible. Because I don't even know what the ending is, to be honest, where they stop the demo. But we're gonna try to get there. Yeah, I don't have time to explain this to you. It's obvious enough that you should be able to figure it out on your own. We're leaving. Bye. May your flame burn a little less brightly in the future. Wow. Sheesh. Glad that's over, right? Right. Uh-huh. That was being responsible. Wait, what did he say? I'm impressed with how you handled that situation. Oh, don't worry, babe. It's not like it's the second time I've done this. Yes, time to refocus. I got another meetup. Everett needs me to help him finish an essay tonight. You're such a good friend. I try. Where are you going after all this? I'm just gonna go back to my dorm room and study and do homework and better myself in various ways. Glad to hear it. See you soon? Definitely. Goodbye. Bye, babe. He's so cute. Even though I was trying to find Bae. Hey! What the hell are you doing in my room? Rex, you're a killer. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Who is Rex? What? No, I came to talk, nothing else. And by talk, you mean sew my mouth shut and throw me in a river. We can be honest here. I mean, I always knew that little street boy accent you put on some words was fake. Seriously, you're raised in a mansion. No one's buying that garbage. Huh? But I didn't know the whole thing was an act. You're clever. I'll give you that much. I won't be going down that easily, though. You're kidding! Jeez, Michiko. Guess you really want to get back at me for scaring you. Girl, put your knife away! Oh, sure, that's what's happening. Why are you in my room again? How'd you get in my room again? I wanted to talk to you someplace where other guys couldn't catch it. And my bedroom is the only place in the world to have one-on-one time? That's definitely not something I would say. You gotta take a risk if you want success. But guess what, pretty boy? You're not getting anything out of me. Okay, you've got to crush me. Not good. You don't want to stick with me, Rexy boy. I'm a dangerous woman. I'm right there for the danger. I don't even know who you are. I have no recollection of who you are. Yeah, that was a terrible argument to use with someone like you. Still, this isn't a joke. You're gonna have a bad time. What type of bad time? The bad kind of bad time. Sorry, you better let this go now, pal. I don't want to hurt you, or for anyone else to. Seriously? All of the terrible and crazy people in this school like me? You don't think that's a red flag or anything? Not something you might want to stay out of? No way! It only makes sense that I can also figure out a good thing when I see it. I'm the head troublemaker in this place. I should have gotten to be in that group of yours. Why? Sorry again, breaking rules isn't all you need to be part of our club. You're far too likable and personable and sane for that. Sane. For that bunch. Alright, if that's what it takes, I'll prove that I can be the best at being the worst. Please don't. You're gonna injure yourself. Too late. No backing down. Catch you later, Michiko. Okay, whoever you are, bye. Oh god. He is so dead. Well, there's nothing else I could have done. I'm just too appealing to jerks with issues. That's the cross I have to bear in this life. She attracts people with baggage. The next day, Saturday. Why is it so red in here? Oh jeez. Nate? Why are you all bloodied up? Michiko, hello. Hey, handsome. I see you're still keeping the hallways safe from all those evil troublemakers, even though it's the weekend and people are supposed to be taking time off. That's exactly why I have to be here. Saturday and Sunday might as well be called Sunday 1 and 2 for how crazy people get. It's like they think rules no longer apply just because there are no normal classes. Unacceptable. How distressing. I know. Don't worry though. I'm handling it. And I love you for that. But I was thinking. No, that's the whole of the conversation. The school needs me to fix it. And you understand I have no other choice. I've got to have realized by now that it's because I care about you and other people that I need to make sure everything is under control. What if something happens while I'm out gallivanting? gallivanting around. That's so touching. Still, I gotta be honest, I'm not afraid of people speed walking down a corridor. Say that after one of them accidentally knocks you to the ground with their carelessness. Rules exist for a reason. And there's those other members from our group lurking around, plus a police officer butting into my business. It's a busy time. Okay? Hey, how about you let me help you? We could be a hall monitoring power couple or something. People would walk away at an unacceptable pace in fear wherever we showed up. It'd be great. You don't have the authority. I'm sure if you tell people that I have the authority, no one is gonna say you're wrong. It doesn't work like that. Can't we pretend it does? No. Then I'll see you around later. Yeah, alright, bye. Take care of yourself. Right back at you. I will. His eyes grew like bigger. Freaking weak. How is it that a literal serial killer is also so much of a goody two-shoes that he won't even make a little time to go on a date with the girl he's completely into? What a maddening cutie guy. Wait, why is that such a fast choice? Go chill? Wait, am I not supposed to pick that? I really wanted this weekend to be the one, but I guess I gotta let it go. There's always next time. Sigh. Demo end 7? Calling it a day? Mission failed. What am I doing? What is this? I'm not gonna go chill apparently. I won't click that. Man, I can't just call it quits on my boy. Okay, we're supposed to go and chill. Even if I'm not enough of a model student to be a self-proclaimed hall monitor like me, I still might be able to work this out some other way. Which of my abilities can be used to free Nate up for tomorrow? Bang! The one I wanted, but I didn't get, but it's okay. Aw, the perfect one left you all alone. How sad. Get out of here, Bae! It's people like you who keep Nate too busy to be with me. Yes, it is all my fault, and you're definitely not missing the obvious truth of what's actually happening. That is how it is. Go away now. If you insist, myself and the gift I brought can leave you alone. Groovy! Knowing you the gift would have been your amazing company. True, I have much to offer simply by being there, but that isn't what I had in mind. It's this. What are those, earrings? Earrings? That's right. Your skills of perception amaze me. Do you like it? Yeah, hand him over. Oh my god. I really want to say yeah, hand him over, but they might be killed. Or is that the reason we need that? Yeah, I guess. Really? Sure, why not? There's a reason I shouldn't take them, isn't there? No, not at all. They're harmless to you, and I only wanted to be of assistance. I didn't assume you would believe that. Well, I'm gonna tell Nate I totally suckered you out of stuff. Seriously, it's gonna have the worst possible framing of you. Feel free. Thanks. Now, do I look good or do I look good? You look marvelous. Very true. Are you feeling a touch happier, sunshine? Well, I guess you could sort of say that. I see. Well, isn't that nice? There's a lot of psychology playing around here, psychologic mind games around here, and I'm not down for it. I suppose that's everything. Goodbye. He put something in my earrings, didn't he? Like a camera or something. Bye. Moving on then. Michiko, when did you get those? They're pretty. Oh wait, doesn't Nate like earrings? Or is it Everett? Hello, Nate. Thank you. I scored them from Bae earlier. What? You're wearing something from Bae, the devil? Yeah, he's a chump for giving them to me. It's not gonna get him anything. God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is probably not the right choice, but whatever. Too bad. Fine, keep them. But do not wear those whenever we go on an actual date. I don't care what the story is. I don't want to date you. What? What? You don't want to date me? Oh, he's crying. Not really. I'm still searching for my special someone. And you're busy anyways. I'm sure you've got plenty of other ways to spend your time. Take the earrings off. Okay, sheesh. Hey, don't throw them. Do you feel different now? Yeah, I'm feeling like you're a lot ruder than you were a second ago. You. Pick those up and hold them against your ears. Why would I do that? Because the only other option is you burning in hell. Alright. Stop being ridiculous, Nate. No! Insignificant person. What do you think of Bae, Pion, or me? To be honest, I don't have a strong opinion on Bae, and I admired you until the yelling started. Well, I guess something must be going on. I won't hold it against you. Then, why? Does it need more time? Does it only work once? Okay, I didn't want them that much anyways. You can have fun. I'm gonna be going now. Aw, I turned him down. Hey, Chico, don't leave me. Aw, Nate. In the end, I move on to Bae so quickly because I see him. Hello again, Posey. Hey, Bae, I lost your earrings. Nate was just acting all weird. I had to leave them behind. You know how it is. This is such a turn of events because in the very beginning, I wanted Bae and I found Nate and I was very happy with Nate. But then Bae came and showed me some flashy earrings and I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. I'm not loyal to any of these boys. Guess what? They think I love them and that I need them, but roles reversed, they need me. That sounds normal to me, and I can always get you more. Sweet, just don't expect me to start calling you my sugar daddy. Your father fetish is gonna need to be stroked somewhere else. You're so clever, Ducky. I promise that isn't necessary. So, are you gonna explain why in the world you're carrying around that creepy doll? This? It's nothing. I really love the short animation of such stuff like that. Nothing at all. Simply a tool that can be used to affect a specific person, either their body or their mind. I could rip its arm off and the target person would suffer the same fate. So it's not like their arm is gonna hurt, their arm is gonna physically rip off? That's gonna be a sight to see. Or for another example, if a person was feeling good about me and bad about someone else, I could use this doll to push them in a certain direction emotionally. Oh, neat. You better not use it on me. Too late, he already has. What would you do if I did? I'd kick your lazy ass. How terrible. I will certainly keep that in mind. Good. I'll be heading off now. The weekend is wasting away. Of course. Bye. Hey, Chico. I wanted you to see I was right on your own. I know you would have gotten there eventually. But this is also fine. No point in wasting a perfectly good opportunity to end such nonsense quicker. That is a much greater gift than those little earrings. You're welcome. An extra special gift? Demo ending 8? Is that a good end? Mission failed! I still failed my mission even though it seemed so beautiful. I don't understand. Yes, please, I guess. Gimme. No way, in your hometown, I will not take these earrings, even though I want them to. What is technically a good ending here? Get it, because you're from hell, or whatever? I did catch that. So, thank you for the explanation. It's so thoughtful of you to make absolute certain I knew you were insulting me. Yep, is that even an insult for you, though? Of course not. Now, why don't you want them? Seriously? Nate would have an aneurysm if you found out I was wearing earrings that were of the devil. Things are going lousy enough already. I'm very aware of both of those facts. For the first, there's no need to tell them where they're from. I won't say it either, and I highly suggest keeping them for the second. They aren't for show. Those earrings are quite literally of a demon. The power within the jewels is something you could use to clear up his schedule. What? Keep those away from me. They're gonna control my mind or drain my life energy or some horrendous thing. Don't be so charmingly stupid, Muffin. I don't need your approval before doing something like that. Right. And you think I'm just gonna believe you when you say you're offering me magical powers for nothing? Yes, look at gesture is scarcely more than... Scarcely? Or scarcely? More than nothing itself. The magic will fade by Monday. Then they will go back to being ordinary stones. Wait, this means it's actually just for the sake of getting a date with Nate this weekend? You're welcome. Nate somehow got his hands on a demon-slaying sword for the sole purpose of killing it at the first opportunity, and you're just going out of your way to hook him up? It is exceedingly precious he did such a thing. Okay, so do I have to offer you a virgin sacrifice for these, or will it need to be my firstborn child instead? Cookie, is that something you honestly want to say to me? You know how much I hope to be a daddy one day. I know, and I certainly would like yours. No. No. Oh God, no. I forgot he loved kids. I'm never making that joke again. Seriously, why are you suddenly throwing this deal with the devil stuff in my face? I didn't take you for the type. That's because I'm not. There's no deal. It's a gift. I'm not asking for anything in return. Come on, what's the catch? It isn't that hard to figure out, Sugar Plum. You can do it if you try. I believe in you. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Fine. You see, I don't require tricks or lies or manipulation. I'm always plainly correct, and that will work itself out in the end. Sorry, I had like a burp or something. Now, the reason I'm giving you this chance is not so you can succeed in having a lovely date with sweet Nate. It's to prove that you never will. Excuse you? Tell me, when was the last time Nate Lawson wanted to do something and failed to find a way to make it happen? That was not once in his lifetime. How curious. Do you understand me now? The problem is not me, or our group, or the other students, or the world at large. It's always been him. He likes me and I like him. I'm so sorry you don't want to accept that. However, that is the reality we live in. Yes, some part of him does want to keep you around, and you've clearly latched onto that, but it isn't enough. He's too fragile, too damaged to actually commit. Watching you string yourself along for almost a year now has gotten tiresome. If you refuse to believe me, take the earrings. Use them to your heart's content. See what happens. Or we already did and it didn't work out. I guarantee for every excuse you find a solution for, he will present at least one more, possibly even multiple new unavoidable issues. I cannot believe what I am hearing. I've had enough of listening to your filthy lies. So even after all that, you're not going to trust my motives. Could I have not made that any more obvious? Well, I suppose I've been left with no other options. You insist this is a deal. Then here's the deal. Get yourself that date this weekend, or I absolutely promise the opportunity will not return for the rest of your days. What? Are you gonna kill him? Maybe. Or perhaps he'll need to go far away, or the little feelings he does have for you will evaporate. Or possibility it will be exactly as I said. He'll simply choose to keep you out of arm's reach forever. This is sad. This isn't even funny anymore. Regardless, you have my complete guarantee it's now or never, sweet pea. I don't freaking know what's going on. But I'm gonna stop right here because I'm way over time. Regardless, you have my complete guarantee it's now or never, sweet pea. You bastard! The sooner you get past this empty infatuation, the better. You have a small little life to live. Time is ticking, dear, in more ways than one. Cunt. She's just like, cunt. Ta-ta, I hope you have a wonderful time with me. To be continued. Whoa, I could have just threw this at the end of the other episode. Guess what? It's gonna be thrown in the other episode. Wow. I thought there was more. Okay. Well, it's gonna be thrown in the other episode. Obviously, you guys are already watching it. But oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this game. Because it's very, like, you actually gotta really think about your choices. I mean, I'm glad that you can, like, quick save. Like, if you did end up failing, they'll give you the option to go back to pick the correct choice. Which is nice. So then you don't have to freaking load the game and decide where did you screw up at. But eventually, I believe each one of these guys are gonna have happy endings. And I read that you can switch off on what guy you want to go for. So like how we swapped off from Hate to Bay right away, that is also a way to I guess get an ending. There's also endings where you have to save the guy, or you're the one captured, or you have to kill somebody. So there's a lot of options going on in this game, which we didn't get to see, but I don't know if it's because of the way I played it, or it's just things that will come out eventually once they're fully funded on Kickstarter. So, I don't know. Just the random static of cuts and music change scares me because I'm so traumatized from Doki Doki. Eventually I'll get over that. But anyway, obviously tell me which guy you guys would love to go for. I really wanted to go for Bae, but I ended up following through with Nate's route. And I feel like it was meant to be, since Nate was the very first guy that I wanted to go after in XOXO Droplets. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. thought this was the ending? No. Your girl forgot to show you all the extra crap. Like the character information and everything, and the endings. So these are the endings for the guys. To be continued. Let's hope the full game gets finished soon. Number 1, we don't know. These are all PRAN's demo endings, which we didn't get because I went for Nate. Nate endings. Attitude adjustment. You haven't been the same since. Number 7, calling it a day. You just gave up. An extra special gift. You had a change of heart and made Nate cry, which is real sad. So, okay, so you only could actually PRAN. I'm surprised PRAN was first as the guy you can go for. PRAN, Nate, or Everett. So either way, I couldn't get to Bay if I wanted to. But let's actually load the game and pull up this chart here, because I didn't read any of this because I thought that would be too boring for the first episode. But since we're ending it, we might as well read all these things. PRAN Taylor. PRAN is a pain. Getting this rock band to do what he's supposed to is infuriatingly difficult. Rules, laws. Desperate begging, I'll have no sway on this cold rebel. He somehow hates everything, including himself, while simultaneously reacting indifferently to it. PRAN thinks humans are inherently evil. They're deserving of everything awful that comes to them, and even more unfortunately, the only thing he gets a kick out of is the suffering of others. Groupmate opinions. Everett hates him, Nate hates him, Shiloh hates him, Bay hates him, Jeremy best friend, me one of my things. Well, that's really sad. Notable traits: loner, unforgiving, heart's fine, thief, possessive, creative, very strong. Here's Jeremy. Jeremy is king buzzkill at the school. If anyone is having too good of a time, this one will be right there to remind them of how futile existence is. Overall, he's a pushover, but something he can't brush off is his obsession with cleanliness. Things that are pure in Jeremy's eyes need to be protected from the revolting germ swarms known as other people. This is sad. The sad sack also used to be highly volatile. That trait may not have completely faded. Groupmate opinions. Everett awful, Nate whatever, Shiloh difficult, Bay difficult, PRAN best friend, me clean and pure. Notable traits: whiny, insomniac, nihilist, what the heck is that? Adaptable, smartass, handy, and perceptive. Bay Pyun, the one that I wanted to go after. He's literally some kind of demon. Being in the sun saps Bay of energy, causing him to act ungodly lazy during the day. That plus his immovable ego make it hard to imagine how or why he'd kill someone. So weirdly, the monster man, who's hated by pretty much everybody, seems like the safest groupmate. That impression is wrong. Bay's inhumanness gives him the option to kill anyone at any time. The thread stopping him from doing so is thin. Groupmate opinions. Everett immaturely charming. Nate immaturely charming ? Shiloh a friend? Jeremy immaturely charming. Wait! He just mind wiped all of them to think he's immaturely charming. Because I was like, none of them would think of him like that. Okay. Nigh unlikable, unkillable. Always amused, very mature. Prissy, loves puns, collects souls, sarcastic and patronizing. And here's Shiloh. Shiloh Fields. Shiloh is a stalker with a multi-layer manipulation game. He acts like a good little boy and does as he's told, as long as it somehow aids in reaching his greater purpose. Shiloh has no fighting skills or even a normal weapon, but his ability to ruin or end lives with words alone cannot be understated. He knows most everything about everyone, while others have no idea what his true intentions are. Regardless, this freckle face is devious and ruthless. He's probably really scary then. I think he's one that we had to watch out for. Everett, mean, Nate, mean, Bay, my friend, Jeremy, okay, PRAN, bad guy, me, the best. His traits: optimistic, suck up, backstabber, underestimated, disingenuous, snitch, and calculating. Now here is our previous first love, Nate Lawson. Nate is the school's biggest star in academics and athletics. He's also assumed to be the best behaved. Faculty trust him so completely that he's allowed to enforce rules on other students. He will not hesitate to bring down judgment. Sometimes that means detention, sometimes execution. While he insists that most people leave him alone to focus on his endless list of tasks, Nate is desperate to keep the few people he is friends with, though they can't get too close. Groupmate opinions. Everett best friend, Shiloh a nuisance, Bay of the devil, Jeremy ambivalent, PRAN a nuisance, me terrifying and captivating. Traits: overly emotional, perfectionist, uptight and anxious, real obsessed, fears closeness, high standards, and scarily competitive. Everett Gray, the guy that I also wanted to go for. A rude hipster boy who can go from 1 to 100 in a little... From 1 to 100, sorry, in a literal second. There's always a risk of him suddenly lashing out, and for Everett to be fully content, people have to go out of their way to appease him. He's certainly not opposed to returning the favor to those he's fond of, though. Everett is considered popular and has come to expect people to side with him by default. It won't be pretty if someone goes against that assumption. Nate, number 1 guy. Shiloh, annoying. Bay, annoying. Jeremy, fucking garbage. Pran, hate him. Me, not bad at all. His traits: mama's boy, affectionate, vain and shallow, unmotivated, foul-mouthed, unique, indecisive, and contrary. And then here are the allies and our snitches. From top to bottom: Nurse Lynn, Officer Gersey, Alicia Roselles, and Missy Smith. These folks are people lucky enough to not to be targets of many killers lurking in the boarding school, St. Sarah Bell. They get to live freely and safely, being completely or at least mostly unaware of what's really going on around them. You can happen to run into these characters while using the map exploring system. If you haven't done anything wrong, the person will do what they can to give hints or advice. If you're bloodied after using violence to get rid of a boy, and then stumble upon someone from this group, you'll be reported immediately, resulting in a game over. Well, that would suck. Cannon fodder. From top to bottom: Chan Gergis, Rexton Rexeld, and Waldo Wilson. Either by an unfortunate coincidence or innocent ignorance, these young men have ended up on the radar of the local jerk squad. For whatever reason, these 3 people are perceived as threats. The chances they have of making it to graduation unscathed aren't very good. You can't be a crazy murderer without people to kill. This group of guys exists mostly to fill that need. The protagonist won't be offering them much sympathy either. She'd rather side with the dangerous boys. Don't get too attached. That feels bad, man. Because I was really attached to Waldo, because he seemed really sweet and quirky, but told me I can't get close to them. But anyway, I believe that is everything I need to show you guys. Let's see, the endingness, what's with the shape of people's eyes? I guess I'm gonna talk about that. Alright gang, what are we gonna talk about today? You're asking that question? Do you guys expect me to decide everything for you? I can do that. I'd like you to do that. No, we expected you to make a fuss about the shapes of our eye shines. I didn't, but if you guys are curious, here you go. Yeah, you made such a fucking deal about our hair and eye colors when that came up in class. This thing actually means something and you've got nothing to say? What? Where did this discussion happen? It was in the biology class I had. God, Mr. Kirkham better not be going off schedule again. He's been told to knock the mixing it up nonsense off once before. I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe we could have avoided a conversation about this. Yeah, dodged a bullet there. Let's talk about it. Who's got something rare? What exactly are they supposed to mean? Well, if you're sure that's what you want, I can give an explanation. I know as much about the topic as anyone in this school. We're sure they've allowed me to speak for them. No, we have not. Is me getting educated on an important subject really something you're going to complain about, Nate? Don't you care about living in a society of informed individuals? That's not the part I'm objecting to. See, he's good with it. Go ahead, Len. Fine. To start, there are 4 main types of shapes, and the one a person has is often determined by their personality and general way of thinking about the world. There are other ways someone can get their shine, but that'll come later. Okay. The most common shape is a diamond. Being honest, indecisive, contrary, insecure, moody, impatient, impulsive, eccentric, stubborn, clever, thoughtful, and or loyal are signs that someone will have the diamond. Next will be the circle. This is also quite common. Being intellectual, quiet, passive, secretive, forgiving, adaptable, practical, compassionate, gentle, fearful, perceptive, non-committal, and or cold are signs that someone will have the circle. Third is the heart. That's somewhat rare. Being romantic, curious, intuitive, pushy, trusting, emotional, humorous, flexible, determined, blunt, clingy, passionate, and or lazy, at least with things that don't catch their interest, are signs that someone will have the heart. The star is the last of the 4. It's uncommon. Being confident, aggressive, reliable, inflexible, dominant, hardworking, analytical, responsible. I thought I read responsible already. Apparently not. Disciplined, unforgiving, independent, temperamental, and or spirited are signs that someone will have the star. Yay for me! And Nate! I'm impressed. I'm impressed. For God's sake, there's still one left. We're not stopping here. Yes, it's not a main shape, but there is also the X. People with that shape don't seem to have any personality traits in common. Except that they're evil. They're not evil, they just don't think about things the way other people usually do. And their different way of thinking is evil. Who has that? They don't think it's evil. I think there are very few people in the world who end up with X eyes, and they're so different than other types. There's not much known for such because of that. I know that the souls of those who had X's in life are highly valuable. I imagine that that's another reason there aren't too many running around. Speaking of which, that isn't the last option, dearest. It's possible for someone not to have shines at all. If a person doesn't have shines, that would mean they're no longer alive, or not a human. Like him. But he had the diamonds earlier. Exactly, the diamonds in my eyes are simply part of the human disguise. Okay, a lack of shines isn't a type of shine. Being wrong is nothing to be ashamed about, it's inevitable. A lack of shines isn't a type of shines. Now, let's not fight. There are still more aspects about this to go over. Why is this so complicated? What is the point? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe. Continue, Lynn. Okay. I alluded to it before that, but there are other things other than personality that can determine what shape someone has. The diamond is considered the default or neutral shine. If you don't have enough traits that correspond with a specific shape, that is the one you'll have. A person will have the circle if they are sickly. Any parent who has a child with that shape is advised to take them to the doctor. Adults should bring themselves in if they end up with that shape as well. The condition has to be quite drastic for it to affect the shine shape, however. Because of that and the personality traits, oh god, associated with it, the circle is often seen as an old person's shape. If romance, the relationship, or pursuing a relationship is in forefront, thought in a person's mind, they'll have the heart shape. So their circle can turn into hearts. This is the opposite of the circle and considered a youthful shape. There's a superstition that says if two people who like each other both have heart shapes, it means they're soulmates. Isn't that nice, me Chico? And if someone objectively has a skill that exceeds what a person would be expected to achieve, they'll have star shines. Babies are expected to be born with the diamond eyes, since they don't have a truly formed identity yet. A child can be born with circles if there's something wrong, sadly. There have also been some child prodigies born with stars. If you're feeling intense emotion, the entire shape of your eye can change temporarily, like when Nate gets swirly lines if he's feeling frustrated. Yes, that's one example. The shape of the shines in your eyes, however, will be generally consistent for most people. The average amount of change will occur fluctuates between 2 and 3 times over the course of a lifetime. But it's not unusual for someone's shape to only change once or even not at all. That's because it's based on who you are as a whole person, not how you are in a specific moment. A large change in who you are is needed to alter your shape, and that is everything. Wow, now I know. Who here is impressed that none of us have X-shaped shines? Of course none of you would have that. You need to remember that you're not nearly as bad as you like to imagine you are. Sure, Lynn. Hey, you know what's even more surprising than the X thing? That not all of you have hard eyes, considering how you're each so crazy about me. We have other things we're concerned about. Seems like it. Oh well, being as desired as I am is hard enough already. I don't need you jerks to go all hard-eyed on me. Ugh. Well, now we know all the different shines in their eyes. I thought it was just like a detail. But it meant more than that. But I'm pretty sure that it's officially everything. Because we can't see the CG art. We saw the ending list, and then we just saw what's with the shape of people's eyes. So I wonder if their eyes are gonna turn X once they like kill everything and anything. Okay, honey, I'm so sorry. But anyway, now it's officially the end. And I'll see you guys in the future.
의미 없는 감정 소모해 반복된 시소 속에 이젠 난 지겨워지려네 반복된 시소 속에